The Democratic Alliance and IFP have announced a service delivery pact in KwaZulu-Natal aimed at strengthening relations in councils ahead of next year's elections. The parties will co-chair joint caucuses and have a political oversight group. We're joined by DA KZN leader Francois Rodgers. Francois, good evening to you. Thanks for your time. So firstly, this collaboration of political parties, is it different to what we're seeing in terms of the national convention to unseat the ANC, or does it have the same modus operandi?
Good evening, Kathy, and good evening to your viewers. We think it's slightly different in that we've not formed any coalition. And normally what happens is you form a coalition and then you put some sort of agreement to. What we've done is we've said, let's have a cooperation with an agreement, a service delivery pact like we've got now. And where the IFP is in a hung municipality, we will support the IFP, not in any positions. We didn't want mayors, deputy mayors or speakers. We said we wanted to remain as the municipal oversight committees, MPAC as it's known, so that we will continue our role as official opposition. But this pact and the service delivery pact that we've now put together gives us an opportunity to work together, look for common solutions to service delivery problems, and build some sort of relationship working towards 2024.
Of course, the difficulty is that often what we're seeing at a local level doesn't always translate into national politics. So what are you anticipating then from a more provincial perspective? Because I imagine that's when, an agreement like this is really going to matter in terms of numbers.
Well, absolutely. So as you know, that John Steenhuisen is busy on a national level, putting together a moonshot pact. But at a provincial level, we've got to start looking around for like-minded people and like-minded parties that we can actually work with and build a better starting at grassroots level. And then if things work out, 2024 and the ANC's current projected percentage below 50% then gives us the opportunity, and we'll have some sort of track record of working with particular parties.
In terms of the kind of showing that you're anticipating the ANC to have at the elections, Francois, the reality is that if we look at 2019 projections, they can't be ruled out altogether. So you may well find a situation where the IFP and the DA together don't have enough numbers to actually outvote the ANC, including at a provincial level.
Well, one must also remember that in the 2019 election, the ANC lost 1 million votes in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We had the NFP factor, which played a role in that. We had the growth and the emergence of and resurgence of the IFP. But if one looks at our tracking polls currently in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, it puts the ANC well below 50% at round about 44%, which certainly opens up the possibility of change. But I also think what people in KwaZulu-Natal want is they want hope. They want hope that there is going to be a better tomorrow. And I think this pact and this cooperation that we've put together with the IFP, I believe that in itself will show some rewards. Also, Kathy, just on a side note there, if one looks at the current by-elections in the province over the last year, the ANC have done dismally. The IFP have shown growth. They've taken wards away from the ANC, and the DA has in fact shown growth. So one has to take that into account as well.
Sure, Francois, I think the point was really that you might need a lot more than just yourselves and the IFP.
Okay, sorry, Kathy, then I misunderstood your question. Yes, look, this is the first step in a journey. And obviously, we have the opportunity to work with the IFP. But again, on a national level, the DA and John Steenhuisen will be engaging with various role players. And some of those parties are, in fact, in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Our minority parties make up 4 seats. So, yeah, we'll certainly be talking and looking at other opportunities to grow the overall support with the potential of 2024 ahead.
All right, the DA as KZN leader, Francois Rodgers, and as you heard, they're very much taking the lead from the top in as far as the approach of the DA in that province is concerned.